Found it on the internet. Close match, though, right?
Wow. Yeah. It's even got the same stickers and everything. I'm sure this isn't my bike.
You ready?
I hate how slow this beginning was.
Where are we going? We'll see.
And I can't skip.
Come on. Try to keep up.
You sure you're up for this?
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good. I was using the cane just for insurance, but I don't even need it.
I think you have more energy than I do.
So, tell me everything. What's been keeping you busy?
Just substitute teaching in between getting fired. I've also been tutoring a high school kid. He's special. Reminds me a little of me, actually.
Lucky kid. I never would have passed honors calc without your help. Hey, I read about your old boss, Dr. Octavius. It must have been crazy.
That's one way to put it, yeah. I wish you'd been around. Harry, why didn't you tell me you were sick? I'd have been there in a shot.
You wouldn't have liked that scene. The treatment was horrible. I was floating in a tank with a healing potion. Gave me awful nightmares.
A tank?
Wow. Experimental stuff.
Sis, do you still speak with Terica?
We're at Midtown High.
She okay?
Is that actually where we're going?
She's still working out there at McLeod?
Yeah.
This place looks exactly the same as it did 10 years ago.
Peds? What's that?
Pediatric. So she's
Thanks.
in the office.
Come on.
Why'd you bring us here? We hated high school.
Remember that time Flash and his buddies cornered me and broke my
The guy that she was talking
that
to?
presentation?
For the Young Entrepreneurs Competition.
Yeah.
We worked for months on that bet.
And the state meet was the next morning.
Backup on a USB.
But it was in your locker.
We called the school begging to let us in.
They said no. It was after hours.
We were so desperate, we walked around the entire school, trying every door.
Until we got to this one.
Hush. You say pop?
Wait.
Every room gonna look like it's
I
a
remember we
horror.
had a Jimmy.
Oh my god.
Shall we?
Am I sitting on the other one?
Probably. Yeah, sure.
My blanket, did you?
Well, it's nice and warm for you.
This is clear.
Ah, I hate how slow this was.
You sure the drive's upstairs in the
I
locker?
wanted to be Spiderman.
What? You said you were sure. I was. I mean, I am. Why are you asking now? I don't know.
The one thing about the day, son, you just gave me another day off.
I knew that was coming. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when I get there.
Sure was that Rookie of the Month stuff, kid. You're gonna be on this team forever.
Yeah. I mean, I got hit by a truck driver, so I got some information on how it is out there on the road. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll take it. Yeah.
Just aim it at something loud.
Yeah, I still ain't gotten to the habit because I normally kept it with me. I'm not kept it, I mean, not kept it with me. Yeah, I normally kept it at the house. But I don't know. Lately, I've been. Granted, I've never been in a position where I really had to use it.
Hey,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
she thought it was really great.
But I just like now how I'm looking at people. I mean, I'm glad that there's still good people walking around, but
Holy cow, that's perfect.
It's in the car.
Once we get to the top of the stairs, your locker's right there,
But you
right?
don't put it in your pocket because you can't carry it in the building.
Yes.
You gotta leave it in the car. You still got one at the house.
so what I mean, because I think ain't no point in me having it locked up or some way, you know, I can't have access to it. If I'm sitting in a building somewhere, I ain't going to my car to go get the gun and come back inside. So what would I need to do as far as getting?
I mean, you can get a CWP, but the thing is, you still can't carry it in certain buildings.
Right, like federal buildings, for example.
Right.
Or any building with that sign on it that says no.
Or hospitals don't typically want you to either. I mean, some
Where are you, little punk?
I know plenty of people in the office setting that still have a gun in the office.
Someone in here playing
Don't tell
tricks,
nobody.
huh?
Right.
Because I'm about to say, I'm
You
saying,
get caught with it, you probably
well, I'm saying somebody lose their mind going to the hospital, federal building with a pistol or a shotgun, an AK.
That's the way I look at it. They and I
I
still
gotta
had
get
the man
better at
put it
fluid
in. Plus, when
management.
I did my see the bad guys don't care about that sign out on the door. It's
No,
the good guys that do. So the good guys go in with no protection, and then you end up with the mess you got.
exactly.
Certain places I will push my luck. Now I'm not going in no federal building with no gun.
No, they got them scanners and everything written on it.
Church, hospital. Sometimes if I forget to take it out, I don't feel like I know I'm not going to walk through a metal detector and get caught
Correct.
unless somebody's poking through my bag. So I'll just make sure it's secure somewhere that nobody can see it. But really, the only place I'm not going in is a federal building.
Yeah.
Without
Or school. Like I leave mine in the car.
Elementary school.
Yeah. Even college. Like we got a sign out front that says no weapons on
Wanna
handle.
like the gym?
But
Gym
CWP
to locker.
says
Easy.
you can take it, but you gotta leave it in your car.
Right.
So
Unless you have
Come
special
here.
permission
Time to
from
move.
that
from the school
instance.
to carry. Now
Mine is federal building. Federal buildings do not need special permission. But like hospitals, if you go to the administration and say, hey, I was, I'm
I wish I could back
CWP,
this
I'm
project up
whatever,
online.
if they comfortable with you bringing it, I'm sure there's paperwork and stuff
No
to
such thing as a
document that
ghost
you do
in
have one,
Midtown.
but you can get special permission, but I ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna just shoot you and ain't nobody gonna throw me in jail because I say I killed the bad guy.
what you gotta do, you can go to a couple places, but I went to Uncle Ken's brother, Dylan, and Wayne, he's real cool. The white people, they try to make it real different. Wayne didn't make it difficult at all. He told you, he said, look, if you don't know the answer, leave it on the surface. He said, because we're going to go through all of this. So in other words, he's going to give you the answer.
Yeah.
He just ain't telling you he's going to give you the answer. And then you circle it in and whatever your score is. Now, I remember the day somebody asked that question, and he was talking about his brother Kenny. He said, well, my brother Kenny, because he was in the military, all he would have to do is go through the paperwork.
Correct.
And then on the final end, shooting, y'all shoot all the time, so you don't need quality.
Right.
So that's just a formality. And most of them will probably do the same thing. They'll just make you go through paperwork. And they could just put it on you. I don't like people to know I'm carrying mine. I just put it on me and I still can see.
Because I'm looking at it, because I've been talking with people, and I mean back in Alaska, and when I got back out here, and even before I landed out here, I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what if something crazy goes down? I mean, what if China or Russia?
Stand your ground.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, yeah, right. I mean, we talking about this as things as they are, but I mean, what if an EMP goes off? What if Russia or China comes up in here?
It's every man for himself.
That's what I'm saying. We need some kind of system of people that we know we're connected with, and a means of communication and means of protection and sustaining ourselves in the event that something like that takes place. Because I mean, I'm not saying it will in fact happen, but I'm saying given the geopolitical environment right now, I think that we need to start. I think like just taking y'all system here with how y'all have at least weapons for home defense and to protect yourself when you're driving out on the road. How y'all collected ammunition. Mama's doing the whole the coupon hustle, storing up resources. I do think that those are things that we should be considering in these times.
But some color people don't work for it. They don't do it.
Forget them niggas. I'm saying as far as
not just for us now. That's what we were doing that. I mean, we were buying the bullets when they came out, but we slowed down since COVID's been over.
I do that. Buy some more.
We just gotta keep some more because I keep the cheap rounds if I go to the range. But a cheap round is good as no round if you in a gunfight.
But I'm saying, Pop, look, I want to contribute to what y'all have. I think y'all have a functioning system here. Maybe you could be a little more.
I'm getting an AR now.
Yeah.
For real.
I want one. As long as I can buy one legally, I'm gonna get it.
But I'm saying,
I ain't say what for that.
the only thing y'all have told me is y'all could use some improvement as far as what y'all got going on. But the system that y'all have works. And I'm saying I
was glad that Bria got a 9mm and that because that little 380 it doesn't use the same round. And so when she went to 9mm, that just made it easy. Now my hollow points, I don't put that in my. I got all hollow point in what I carry. Now if I'm gonna go to the range, I think I'm gonna get me a couple more mags.
What's in there is what's in there, because if I'm shooting for my life.
I don't care what's in there right now. What's in there, because that bullet's still gonna do the same. It ain't gonna do as worse damage as that hollow point. You're gonna get it, but it can take you down.
Well, let me ask this. So we already saw how COVID did everything. People act crazy when resources are low. So I'm thinking, what if we, develop things like a buddy system? Always don't never go out alone. Those kind of things. And in the case of another pandemic,
you ain't going out alone. You got Smith and Wesson.
I got you, but I'm saying, Pop, if you got 10, if you got 10 niggas of crackers that surrounding you, I mean, you gonna need some backup. Is my point.
I mean, basically, you gotta be a gun too. Well, they got one too. I mean, they already got one. 10 crackers in the crowd, 5 of them got guns. Yeah. So you don't want to be in that situation, and don't escalate. I mean, let them be fooled all they want. Now, if one show, when I come out, I'm shooting. They just show it, I'm shooting.
But wouldn't your chances be better if you had, say, me or maybe 2 other guys?
I know I'm going home to glory, but I'm taking my 4 or 5 of them crackers with me.
I order at the house, so most of my boxes come to the door. I don't do a lot of outdoor stuff by myself. If I'm outside, I'm with someone, and 9 times out of 10, I'm with someone that already has a weapon. So
I'm just saying.
My friends all got, except for Naomi, but all my other people, they have weapons, guns, knives, tasers, pepper spray, whatever. They got something.
I'm just saying, I think, this is my opinion, but I think that, something's coming down the pipe.
I think so too.
I do too. That's why I've been stacking up, but I need to go back and get some more.
I'm just saying, I want to develop some kind of system, number one, I think a means of communication is probably the most paramount. I mean, if cell phone service is out, we ain't going to be able to talk to each other through cell phone.
Well, you got walkie-talkie on the Apple Watch.
But how far does that go?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it goes pretty far.
We need something with range, because 50 meters, that ain't nothing. 100 meters ain't nothing. If me and you get separated, let's say I'm at the house with the wife and kids, how am I gonna get in contact with y'all? My cell phone service out, and I ain't trying to get my car and endanger them.
Well, I mean, you gotta do 2-way walkie-talkie.
How far is that range?
It says unlimited, so I think it still kind of uses data like towers.
Well, they out, you're not gonna have communication.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody trying to learn how to teach a pigeon how to fly letters back and forth.
I ain't doing that.
I'm just saying, that's the stuff I'm thinking about. I'm not trying to be all doomsday about it, but I am saying these are things I think we should be considering, because it's not stuff they're not talking about right now as far as an EMP blast or some kind of cyber hack or whatever.
No, but it says it uses radio frequencies.
Well, that's better. That's over the air.
Well, hold on. Let me make sure.
Either air or landlines.
Regular, like actual walkie-talkies versus the feature.
Or landlines. Something that isn't going to be as easily disrupted by electromagnetic interference.
If it's EMP, everything goes. Because military probably is the only people that's going to have defenses against it.
Not even they. I mean, even
if it goes, it's gone. I mean, everything's fried.
Because a lot of this stuff, I'm telling you, like the new JLTVs that they had come out. Just taking the winter area, they have what they call I forgot what they're called, but they're made specifically for dealing with winter environments. The vehicles that you can use for the terrain. But a lot of this stuff, the computers and all this other stuff, is digital. I mean, if an EMP drop in Alaska, the Army it's going to be hell to pay, to keep it real. I mean, they have backup things. They have certain protocols in place. But most people are connected to the Wi-Fi, internet, and using, data and all this other stuff to communicate. So I'm just saying, just looking at how things are, I mean, I don't know. I think that would probably be the biggest thing that I would have for y'all and others is, how will we stay in contact? Because if another pandemic, another super COVID comes out, or, whatever other thing comes down the pipe because of the U.S. government or because the government wants to respond to some kind of thing, I'd like to, be in contact with at least 5 to 10 people that I know people in various areas that I can stay connected with.
I mean, it's something to think about.
Maybe I'm sorry, and like I said, I'm just planning. I'm just thinking this stuff, and maybe it's the training and all that. But like I said, I really enjoy y'all's system. I think that there's a lot of potential there, and I think that it can be expanded upon. And I think if I had to put my life or someone I trust, it'd be y'all three, at least.
Yeah. Well, I'm just as soon as I'm hoping I'll be able to get mine by this summer. I'm gonna get my AR now for real.
How much are they?
It just depends on which one.
I mean,
it depends on the model, maker, and those kind of things. But
well, once I get back on my feet, if you want, I can help you get what you're trying to get, equipment and all that other stuff.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I appreciate any helpers.
Yeah, because I'm not. I'm supposed to pull my own weight, and that's another thing that I've told people. Like, you got to be able to pull your own weight.
Yeah.
So I know I got to do my part, but I am interested in contributing.
Yeah, because and that one basically, like for me. Now I don't know how crazy it is. $4.99
for AR.
For a PSA AR-15.
That's a pedal stay on.
Well, I mean, if y'all want, I can holler at my white boys back in Alaska. Now they got the hookups with the weapons.
I'm not saying them white boys know that. That's one thing.
The white boy, he from Montana. He tell me where to go. He said, "Nah, don't go there. They can charge you too much."
Websites and all.
They know. I can ask my boy. He from Montana.
And quit.
And another guy, he in Tennessee.
Because the what boy named Northeast Bird go to our church. He got him an AK-47.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? I've never shot it, but all I know is you could be in the mud, you could be anywhere, and that thing keep firing.
I mean, that's why the Iraqis and everybody else use a reliable weapon.
Because they just reliable, and they ain't been changed in God knows when. Mm-hmm. But they don't keep making new stuff. That AK is just the way it's made. It shoot dirty, 2,000-3,000 rounds, and keep on shooting.
Okay, well, let me ask this too, because that's another thing to consider. Maintenance. If you're shooting these weapons, you gotta also keep them clean and lubricated.
Because I know my Canet came with a kit, but I need to get some more. I usually keep some oil and at least some. My Canet came with like the bristle brush and everything, right. But before that, I was just I had them little extra long Q-tips I stole from the hospital.
Of course, you gotta use that. They have to clean it out. Yeah.
And just got the oil from the academy and then wiped it down like that. But
yeah, because you can afford to take a mistake here and there, but the last thing you want is your weapon to fail you when you need it.
No.
But see, my new gun now, I've only ran 18 rounds through.
I ain't even shot my gun.
Mine's brand new. I ain't shot nothing. That's my thing.
You never been to the range?
I haven't been to the range.
You ain't fired it at all?
Negative.
How you carrying a damn gun you ain't shot?
It was all just bad timing. Every time people ask me, they ask me in the dead of winter or when it was warm, I had stuff going on. I just never had a chance.
I don't know what.
That's why I went.
Don't need cleaning then.
Nah, I don't think so. From what I touching in oil, like when I disassemble it.
That's why when I take mine between, because cause sometimes I will put it on my side. That's why I keep it in a plastic
Mama said it's good, but she in the bed.
That's why I keep it in a plastic bag. Because I zip it up so no dirt from the car, none of that kind of stuff can get all in the chamber.
And I'll say this. We're actually in a pretty decent environment for the firearms. Thank God we're not in the cold. Because you have to use a different kind of lubricant for your weapons in the cold. And you don't have to worry about all that snow and ice and stuff like that getting in your system. So I'm saying I think we're in a pretty decent, because when I was in Virginia, yeah, we did weapons cleaning and all that other stuff, but it wasn't as arduous as it was in Fairbanks and Fort Wainwright. It was just a pain. Trying to break down a 50 cal or a 249 and just the muck. It's like people hadn't cleaned these things in 4 or 5 rounds. It's like, who cleaned these things? They were just that dirty, had grime on it. The environment like that is really harsh. But I think something like Florence and South Carolina in general, I think, you do all right. It'd probably be a lot less maintenance if we were in a more harsh condition. So, these are just things I think about, and I want to talk with y'all since y'all are gun owners. And I am thinking, like I said, I mean, I'm not saying in the next 5 years, 5 months, something crazy gonna happen. I don't know nothing. They ain't told me nothing, of course.
But see, it's been brewing for the last 8 years, maybe 10 years. It was dormant until Trump. Trump made it okay. And so now the white folk are empowered, and they thinking that Trump is the next savior from God, and they're defending him. And so now anything that they want to do, even if they go into jail, they still think they can do it and get away with it. Well, so we have to protect ourselves from that kind of food. That's what they've been believing for years.
And may I say this just for a second? I mean, that's, I think, however it happens and whenever it happens, I'll say this: I'm happy because there has been an increase in black gun ownership in the last few years. So I'm happy about it because I know.
Way beyond that, because when Trump got in office, gun sales went off the chart. When COVID came, they went even more off the chart.
Yeah, you couldn't find rounds.
You couldn't find them.
Even in Alaska, where you can just walk around with your gun. They had. You remember when we was out there? They gave me my little box. I was happy. I was like, dang, I ain't expect to get no rounds. But I'm saying, like, that's good that black folk are actually arming themselves and protecting them. Because I know black folk are a little kind of squeamish about firearms, but not as of lately. And I'm happy about that.
Every black person, when COVID came and Trump was in the office, they said, we ain't going back. And you know what that means. We're going to fight.
Yeah.
You ain't going to slave me no more. You know. And before I become a slave, I'd rather take my own life.
Sure will.
I'm serious. I am not going to have people cutting me out there in no cotton field, picking no damn cotton hot as it is now.
Worse. It's worse than that. The thing you read about that history.
Out of good bullets, I'm going to save that last one. And, you know.
Go eat around, huh?
I'm going to have to eat it. Because I'm not going, we ain't going back. And I mean that literally. I'm not going back.
I feel you.
If white boys kill me, it's because it's 20 of them against one. But I'm telling you, they better. And I'm thinking about carrying me street legal knives.
Yeah.
That just flip right out. I don't have to hit the button, and I can do it. I can do just the same in close quarters. I can do not what I used to do, but in close quarters, I believe I can take out 2 or 3 people before they can get me.
And, you know, screw all that no fair fight thing. Look, dude, bite, swing, hit, whatever you got to do, you win. That's
no fair fight. Because if I get in a fight, the things I know how to do to you, I mean, like I said, I ain't in shape like I used to, but it don't take much to rip out your throat.
Yeah.
It don't take much to do that.
Or blind you.
Yeah. It don't take much to do those things. And if I can get that off in the first 5 seconds, I can catch my breath. And then I got 20, 30 more seconds. Because I'm going to be out of breath in 30 seconds.
Yeah. I got asthma. I'm right there with you. I'm just like, I'm going to take you
30 seconds.
You know what? Press.
It ain't gonna be nothing
and I'm
else.
Jig your behind with some insulin on the way out.
Whoop my ass, and I'm just gonna be.
You don't know what's coming.
I'm just saying. That good gonna smoke.
Yeah, that's good.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get. I think I am. Even the word I'm getting kind that's reversed and it slips inside your pants and the clip is on the outside, not the knife. So if I got to get into something, that little single knife will be the biggest thing that I have. I wish they allowed us to carry brass knuckles like they did.
I don't understand why you can't carry no brass knuckles.
They catch you with the brass knuckles, they gonna get you, man.
They gonna get you, boy. I'm just like, I can literally shoot you with a whole shotgun. But I can't carry that on the
There's a loan or a van. He used to have we got it from the pawn, not the pawn shop, the flea market. He had his where it was a pair of brass knuckles. And it had a blade like a knife. You flip the switch and it'd be a brass knuckles and a knife at the same time. But of course, I think when something happened to him, but they confiscated it from him. I said, man, that was a nice piece he had on.
Yeah, because see, it's a punch and stab. I mean, that's great. I mean, I believe it doesn't have to be brass. It could be one of them digitally printed things that look like brass knuckles. It could just be hard plastic. And that's enough that you can daze somebody real good with that. It ain't got to be brass. It could just be that hard plastic. Make it thick enough that it fit on there. And when you pop them, they're gonna see Buzz Bunny and a few others.
Blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere. I'm telling you, that's. But you know, I'm almost to the point now. Walking around, we're taking them two big. Your mama used to tell that story all the time. Mm-hmm. You get them two big old bolts and just put them on them center fingers right there. Yeah. That's the equivalent of brass knuckles.
You said bolts.
Bolts.
Like the thing you use to screw on?
That's right. Just carry them in your pocket, put them on your fingers like that right there. That's the equivalent of brass knuckles.
Sis, you got a nice piece. Come on, sis, what you want for that?
She wants the pistol grip.
Find me a cheap pistol grip and I'll give it.
Cheap
but
pistol.
that wasn't that expensive. It was $250. It wasn't that expensive.
Oh, you gotta help me out. I never used a shotgun.
I think there's a safety on the side.
Let's put this. I figured it out at one point.
Yeah, you gotta put something that's ready to receive mag of us.
Yeah, you probably have to. Make sure. Yeah, you have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus, Bree. What you say? What you want?
A pistol grip.
A pistol grip. Mm-hmm. And I can have it.
Yep.
How much pistol grip?
I don't know.
No.
Probably not
you
as
gotta
cheap.
buy
That gun wasn't that expensive. You really can get your own. So I think it was like $250, and you can probably get a military discount. I know I got that with a first responder discount.
Well, that's all it is to it. I mean, basically, when you pull it back,
and then I can put my little shells right there.
You pushing the track, you pushing around, and I think it takes 6. Mm-hmm. And so every time you push one in there, you come back and go forward, and then it goes in there.
I kept telling you, I don't need to know how to shoot no shotgun. Once you hear that click, click, you should be turning around.
So you hit it. That's it. All you gotta do is just this right here.
We both can fall down, but I'm gonna get back up.
Yeah, it's spread. That's a 12 gauge, right?
Yeah, that's 12 gauge.
Yes. You saying if I get you a pistol grip with this?
You have.
Well, it's got a pistol grip. But you gotta show the thing.
That ain't the true pistol grip.
She needs something that's got you can snug in it. Like you ain't gonna drop this. Says this is a beautiful weapon, man.
I know it is. That's why I got it.
Let me see it real fast.
You honestly, no, seriously. You could a pistol grip. I think the pistol grip.
You look like you got a round in here.
No, I don't.
What is that in there? A safeguard?
Must be. Because I didn't already pull the trigger. We would have been blown away by now.
Yeah, ain't gonna, no, that's a safeguard.
I've never loaded that because I don't know how to use it to load that.
Matter of fact,
yeah, so all you do is you're going to take it every time you bring it down here, that's going to throw one out. So you take it back up, you put a 9 in, and you keep repeating that until they get 6 in there.
How many shells can it take?
I think it's 6. Most 12 gauges take 6.
I don't know if it's 6
I shot one when
one.
I was at the it's got a little
5
bit
plus
to it
1.
too. I shot one when I was at the academy, but I ain't shot one since. And I can't even remember. I think that's what you do. All you do is just slide the shells up in there, and you cock it back. It gets
I think it was
around this chamber.
5 plus 1.
Because it's like you gotta shoot. That's loaded again.
Load the next one.
Shoot.
Load the next one.
Don't they have semi-automatic ones?
No, I think that one you can put a few rounds in. Hold on, let me see what I got. Because this is a pump action.
Okay.
Yeah, I only paid $229 for it. You can get that yourself.
$229. Where'd you get? What's the site?
Academy. And you can get. And I got
Did
that.
they mail that to the house? Or you had to pick it
No,
up?
I had to go to the store for that. And I used my first responder discount. So I mean, I'm sure you can get a military discount.
I mean, I don't have any official cards or anything to identify me.
Yeah. It's military?
Correct.
Where are your discharge papers?
You're right. I have orders. I have discharge papers, DD-214.
So you can't go. You can still go to the base and use the PX and all the other kinds. You can still get a military ID.
I think that comes later once I get all that stuff.
Okay.
But right now, I don't have access to that material.
This is the one I wanted. This was $3.99, but they didn't have it in the store.
I might go swing by Academy and ask them because I have plenty of orders.
Because literally at Academy, all I had to show was ID, like that I work at a hospital, and that counted as first responder. But for military, I'm sure you're gonna need either ID or some kind of. But usually paperwork works fine if you don't have ID.
And they give you 10%.
Yeah.
10% ain't gonna be.
It ain't.
10% when you paying $200, that's $20.
I know, but still, ain't that big a deal.
I mean, no, it's not that big of a deal, but I mean,
the Army just counts
it's
somebody.
this kind of a discount.
Those are shells?
Not all of them, because we were supposed to go shoot one day, and I just kind of put a little bit of every, because I was bringing all my guns. So some of these are buckshots, and some of these are my own.
Well, we were in a situation, we figured out how to shoot that gun quick.
Yeah, I just bought the buckshots, but I do have the other ones too. And the rest are just my rounds for my handguns.
Yeah, that thing make a nice little ball when it come out, and when it hits you, it take you off your feet. That's why we use them instead of. Now I don't know what they using now. They might even be using the ARs now, but when I work for the prison, we use a shotgun because the shotgun would knock them off their feet. I think this came with a kit too. I got it in the box. It had to look because I need something long enough to get down the barrel. All I know in this house, we armed. And we're going to be armed to the teeth when I get my darn AR.
I might have to go check my savings and look into that shotgun. I ain't gonna lie,
This is my birthday gift right there.
That's a nice one. I might trade some things in for that. I ain't never shot a shotty. What you want?
I don't know yet. I got a piece of chicken I was supposed to eat.
You popping in the air fryer for you?
I think that'd be because I don't want to stay in there long, just enough to put a little twist on it.
Probably what, 7 minutes?
No, maybe 2 minutes.
3.
And then I'm gonna take it and put it in the microwave. And then she said, "Do the air fryer just give me crisp in the microwave?"
But the microwave gonna make it back salty.
No, it ain't. Not when you crisp it. And then you stick it in there and then finish heating up the inside.
He ain't lying. I ain't lying. That's something Zakia did with my food, and it came out fine.
You could just let it sit in there for 3 minutes.
You see, I overdo it, and then it, I don't like my stuff dry like y'all eat it.
I'm telling you, 3 minutes. I have a method to my madness. Y'all be looking upside my head when I tell you 7 seconds on my donut, and that's the perfect time. The temperature, 7 seconds. That donut tastes just like you got it out of Krispy Kreme.
Well, I mean, 3/4 quarter ain't quickly broken, Pops. You might have a point with the.
Okay, 3
minutes. That's it.
All right. You want 3 minutes on the chicken?
3 minutes. Just a short thigh.
Where is it?
In a bag back there somewhere.
That's on the stove or something?
Yeah, stove probably. Because I'm going to get that at probably about 11:30. I'll get this big. I'm about to be playing this game. We ain't playing this.
You want the fries and hush puppies?
No, I ain't want none of that. I just want chicken.
Testicles.
I think we got some bread, loaf of bread. Might be put them, what is it, 2 hush puppies?
One that I saw, Pop.
Okay, put that in. No, the hush puppy might cook too long in 3 minutes. I'll do the hush puppy. I'm coming in.
Hush puppy and a piece of chicken?
No, the hush puppy might overcook.
So microwave the hush puppy, put the chicken in the oven fry.
Yeah, just put it on 3 minutes. When it go off, I'll go in there and get it.
How long put the hush for? About 30 seconds?
Yeah. I'm about to be leaving y'all up now. I'm kicking in.
No, I'm about if I got to get up in the morning, I should be making my way.
My piece of chicken, I'm going to get in my bed. Because I got to finish this code by tomorrow. Because I got to
should probably do.
In this box.
I don't want to go tomorrow.
What?
I don't want to go tomorrow.
I don't know. Why you didn't just tell the people you were done?
Because I wanted one last check to pay for my...
So...
So...
Well, you got to go then.
I don't think it'll be bad. I'm sure they're going to float me back to CV, so I'll get the same patients I had, hopefully.
The hush puppy good, Pop.
All right.
Sorry I couldn't show you any of the flashy gameplay.
What, for this guy?
Yeah. I go through this whole...
Now to meet Harry at the gym.
Alright.
You was on live. Did it pause when you paused?
Crap. I was on live. Okay. I hope nobody's. Let me just do this for him.